This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new band to introduce you to. Their album, Off the Rails, will be available on May 13th of this year. The band is called Mae and Mae. They are from British Columbia, and I'm so pleased to have Sean, one of the bandmates, on the phone. Sean, thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Now, I want to talk about your album, Off the Rails. As I said, available May 13th of this year. That's coming up very quickly. Can you tell us a little bit about the vibe of the album and what fans can expect from it?
Well, you know, we originally had just released a single a while ago that I'd co-written with Carly Rae Jepsen, and we hadn't really intended to do an album. We were just kind of just releasing a single, and we were doing songs live, and we basically, when we had the opportunity to do a full-length CD, our manager kind of rushed us into the studio, and we just decided just to play it a live show. That's really what you're hearing is what, you know, we hadn't really thought about, really writing more singles. We were just writing a bunch of songs and having fun with it and filling out a live set. And then we decided to just record the live show, and this is what you get. So it's a lot of fun. It's also got a lot of depth to it. It's got some bluegrass to it. It's got some sort of more modern country. It's got, an intense instrumental. So it's really the CD we wanted to make without really thinking about it much.
Well, that sounds amazing. Now, you mentioned that you had written one of the songs with Carly Rae Jepsen, who is more of a pop star. Would you say that the album has a little bit of a pop sound to it?
I think it has elements of pop. There's definitely a few songs on there that are, sort of pop-inspired or have pop sensibility. But then there's also songs on there as well that are very, like I said, more traditional and old school and bluegrass. And so I think you're going to get it's a wide spectrum, really.
And how important is songwriting to you as an artist and to the band Mae and Mae?
I think it's the most important thing. I think it's all about songs, and we take songwriting very seriously. And I think when you can have the greatest players, you can have the right look, the right everything, but if the songs aren't there, I really don't think people care. And I think it's really, for us, it's our number one priority is really the songs.
Well, that sounds great. Now, I know that Mae and Mae came together as a group, and there's kind of a cool story behind how that started. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, I was in another band, and we were traveling around promoting a CD, and there was a contest going on in Prince George where, at the time, the single we were promoting had a female singer in the second verse, so it was a duet, and so I just nonchalantly chatted with the music director at the Prince George station up there, and I said, let's put a contest together, and you guys pick the winner, and female singers can send in their songs, and I didn't really care whether they were a great singer or not. We just had fun with it, and it was a kind of a way to promote the show, and Jackie had won the contest, and when she came up on stage, she was just incredible. She was amazing, and I remember, while she was singing the second verse, I mean, we didn't know this girl. We'd met her that day, and she really took over the stage, and I remember seeing over to the bass player, yelling in his ear, because of course we're on stage, I said, I think we just found our next singer. So, yeah, that's how it came about.
Very cool. Now, what is the story behind the name Mae and Mae?
Well, I was looking for sort of a name that's, I've always liked names like Fleetwood Mac and, that kind of thing, and the problem is no one ever pronounces my last name properly. It's got a silent H in it, but they always say Sean Meehan, so I thought, I'll save them the grief and the embarrassment, and so we thought we'd do a play on words, so we originally started by blending my last name and Jackie's last name together, and then we changed it to the way it sounds, Mae and Mae.
There you go. Very cool. Now, you guys are touring this summer. You have a lot planned. How can fans connect with you if they want to check out your music and where you're going to be this summer?
Well, definitely check us out at maeandmae.com. That's MEANDMAE, not the month of May, but MAE.com. And we're hoping to change the month of May to MAE, but that's down the road.
Good luck with that.
But yeah, you can really find everything there. Our new video, which just came out this week, samples of the upcoming CD, which is going to be out in May. And then you can see us on the road. We're going to be playing everywhere. So anyone will have us. We'll be there.
Awesome. Well, Sean, thank you so much for chatting with us this morning, and we'll be sure to stay in touch.
And thank you so much for supporting new bands. Very cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you.